they took us to a nightclub and they're like, do you know what's a free bar? We're like, what? Well, yeah, free beer. So we're drinking, and like the CEO came of the German parent company came over, and he was like, "You want schnapps? You want schnapps?" I'm like, "Yeah, fine." He steps behind the bar, shoves the barman out the way. He's like, "You know who I am." So the barman was like, "Yeah, okay." Pulls this drawer open. There's just all these bottles of schnapps, and he was like pouring it in our mouths, and it was wild. It was like being on an 18 to 30s holiday. And then they had ladies up on stage that were dancing, and there was flamethrowers. I was like, this was like the era before health and safety. It was wild. And so we were obviously drinking, going nuts. And I don't know what time I got to bed. I don't remember much after 9 o'clock. I don't remember anything after 10 o'clock. And then I woke up the next day at 9 o'clock and I was like, oh, God, that was a great night. And I was like, oh, yeah, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Why does it ring a bell? I was like, fuck, 9 o'clock. The CEO is starting his big spiel on stage. So I was like, do you know what? I need to get ready super quick. And so I thought I was on like super speedy speed, but actually I think I was more like I was on ketamine. I was just so sluggish. And I thought, do you know what? I'll be really efficient. So I squeezed some toothpaste on my finger and I was like rubbing it in my mouth to do that whilst I was running down the corridor to get to the auditorium because we were staying in the same place. I was still pissed, evident by the fact I was trying to put my contact lenses in, even though I had them in still. I'd slept in them. So my eyes were fucking bloodshot from where I'd been jamming my eye. I tried putting my clothes on from last night. I ran down. I thought, do you know what? I don't want to be caught out by the classic, like the squeaky door, and everyone turn around and be like, oh, there he is. Here he is walking in. So I thought, I will just be firm and open that door with purpose, and then I can slip in at the back of the room unnoticed. And yeah, happy days. And as long as I learn a few things that he said, I can pass the test the next day. Because the MD always said, and what did you like about the CEO's speech? So I thought, as long as I can say one thing, recall one story or anecdote the CEO said, I'll be fine. So I went up to this door and I was like, right, I can hear him in there. He's in full swing. Great. So I pulled the handle down. I went, right, 3, 2, 1, go. I pushed the door open, stepped in. I was like, do you know what? It's brighter at the back of the room than I expected. It really is. And then as I stepped forward, I went, oh, fuck. I'd burst onto stage next to the CEO delivering his annual pitch to the whole company. And I was like, oh, my fucking God. It was just mortifying. And then I was like, do you know what? There's nothing left to do but just style it out. So I just strode down the steps, walked to the back of the room and just sat there. And I Googled like the world's loudest alarm clock because I thought I'm going to be determined never for this happen again. But yeah, that was horrendous. And that was my not so discreet entrance.